Do, 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 do. Oh, I see what the problem is. I am in the wrong profile. There we go. I am a professional streamer. That's not a good one. Let's do I'm a professional streamer. Yeah, that sounds about right. Make sure everything's going through properly. Looks like it. All right. So we're back to Deadzone Rogue. Played a couple sessions of Palea, however it's pronounced. Did that a couple times last week. It's a fun game. I'll probably play more of it at some point, but let's get some Deadzone Rogue. Wow, almost 2 minutes into the stream and I'm just now starting the game.
I'm going to tear those robo bastards apart.
Yes, he says that every round.
Can't smell shit with this helmet on.
Yeah, but we've already established that don't mean nothing. I don't have anything. I don't have enough to... Ooh, this one's almost maxed out. A scrap multiplier. Nice. There are a few of these I've almost got maxed out. Alright.
Is that Earth? Damn.
Every time. You'd think by now he'd be used to it. Alright. Zone 2. Now, I've played Zone 2 probably more than I've played Zone 1. I get to the boss, and then I die. Sector 1. They'll be all advanced, improved, whatever, repair drones. I'm not seeing any logs or anything collectible. Oh shit, I didn't even see them. I like my upgraded melee. Okay, so we got the Titan Hellstorm. Titan 10 Hellstorm, the VLR 72 Tempest, and the BP 44 Harrier. Now we're going to eliminate the BP 44 Harrier immediately because it is. I'm sorry, it's just D tier. If you can hit every round of the burst, it does good damage, but the recoil's stupid. It's horrible in close range, and the delay with the burst. If you can't get the burst perfect, it really kills your rate of fire. Now the Titan 10 Hellstorm, it's a decent weapon. It's an LMG / minigun. Does good DPS when fully revved, and it's got a large magazine size, but without the if you don't pre-rev it, if you don't get the rotating barrels spinning at full speed before you start firing, you're not going to have a very good rate of fire. You're not going to have a very good time. And at anything longer than medium range, the accuracy on it just goes to shit. So, the VLR Tempest, which is my personal favorite of the LMGs. Alright, I'm going to take it. It got a large magazine. I think it might have the largest of all the SMGs outside of the Hellstorm. It's got manageable recoil. The DPS is easy to keep up, keep high. Yeah. All right. All right. So we got a frost spider, another frost spider. More frost spiders. I'm not seeing any. I want my logs. Give Daddy his logs. Not a single log was found. No. I'll take that. I remember that's. Oh yeah, that's primary. Fuck that. I will take that though. Oh shit. Alright, let's see what we got here. Hero mask plus 30% crit chance while under 50% magazine capacity. Turbo blade plus 50% melee swing speed. spare charge plus 1 grenade charge. Both these are really good. I'm gonna go ahead and take the grenade though. Alright, we got some built-up bots. We'll go ahead and thought I saw another one. There's some more. Alright, is that everybody? Alright, so now I just gotta pick where I'm starting from. There aren't really any good spots to start from. Alright. Same. Keeps trying to give me the Nova Burst. It's really hard to not take this ammo crit. It is, in my opinion, the better of the three. So, model rocket. Your weapons fire a small rocket every 6 seconds. Smart rockets inherit the qualities of your grenade. Alright. Pistol charm. Primary weapon proc your secondary weapon's element at 100% its own proc rate. Pop toaster. Plus 4% damage per enemy affected by elemental debuffs. I don't have that one maxed out yet. Definitely getting that. There we go. So now I can get 2 effects by using my primary. Probably unnecessary, because one of the first things that will probably drop will be a flavor grenade. Nothing. A whole lot of nothing. You got these walking melee guys. Some more frost spiders. But no logs, no nothing. Where do I want to start at? There's not really anywhere I can start without setting a bunch of them off. I'm really liking that rocket. Oh, there is a log. I just didn't see it somehow.
I feel
Our
bad for
robotic
whoever
maintenance
wrote
units
this.
were small, agile, and harmless by design. They now disable and extract personnel with terrifying efficiency. They're dragging crew into restricted zones. I no longer believe they are being detained.
Yeah, no, we've already seen that. They are definitely not being detained. Alright, meteor shard, debuff, elemental debuffs do damage over time. Stem cap, minus 10% remaining dash and grenade cooldowns per crit. Monocle, plus 20% damage, plus 35% movement speed while aiming. Yeah, that's pretty no-brainer. I eat ADS an awful lot, so. No. That was hardly the cleanest I've ever done. Alright, so we got shock absorber. Damage that breaks your shield does not affect your health for a 15-second cooldown. Power bank, plus 30% proc chance. Quick reloader, or quick load adapter, plus 50% reload speeds when your magazine is empty. We are going to do power bank. I wonder if the rockets do the grenades damage, or elemental damage. I wonder if that means they're considered grenades. Does that mean they'll cut through shields? Yes, it does count. Alright, good to know. That will come in very useful later. Oh, hi. I didn't see you up there. Shit, that wasn't the button I was looking for. Let's see here. I'm gonna keep the fire damage, I think. Nope. Well, that looks like everything. That's... oh. Void, lightning, or shield optimizer. So I do have one weapon that uses lightning right now, and there's a strong chance I'll get a void one at some point. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do shields. Alright, so what do we got? Blood Vial, plus 0.3 damage for every enemy killed. Bonus resets upon death. Lobotomy Kit, your first weak point hit per enemy deals plus 75% damage. Cherry Bomb, 21% chance of your grenade exploding twice. We're gonna do Cherry Bomb. I wonder, because the rocket procs the grenade effects, I wonder if there's a chance the rocket will explode twice as well. Alright, I'm not spending any money on a secondary because, I mean, the Tritech 3SB is technically a better pistol than what I have. It's a large magazine, it's got burst fire, but it's very limited in terms of DPS, and the handling, especially at any kind of range, sucks. So short of reloading, I wouldn't be swapping to it, so there's no point in spending any creds for it. So we will do upgrades instead. We will upgrade that, upgrade that, upgrade that, upgrade that. I can upgrade again. That's what I get for not paying attention. Alrighty. I don't have enough to upgrade. I wouldn't bother with that anyway. We'll just keep that as it is. And we will run for the next one. Okay, so these guys, if you don't kill them with the headshot, their heads will pop off and become a separate enemy. These guys are cryo. Those cans right there fire cryo shots. Got a shield generator with a frost spider. A couple roaming melee guys. Another frost shooter. Another frost shooter. I'm not seeing any. Wow, this corner got popular now that I decided that this is where I want to start from. I wonder if I can melee this guy in one shot. I don't think so, but I'm going to try it anyway. Oh, I can. Nice. Well, that worked better than I expected it to. Is this guy coming around? Yes, he is. And another walker with him. Tempting. I'm not a big plasma guy. I really like to fire more. But I can reroll later if I absolutely need to. Alright, what do we got this time? Enhanced holster. Plus 30% rate of fire for 5 seconds after swapping weapons. Magnifying lenses. Plus 30% damage to enemies beyond 10 meters. Hull plating plus 20% shields. We're going to do shields. You'd think, given the way I play, I would have taken magnifying lenses. But really there aren't a whole lot of places. I mean, there are a few, like right here. Like if I stood at one end and shot to the other end, it would be helpful there. Yeah, there are a few rooms that are big enough to warrant magnifying lenses. but the shields is useful in every room. So I'm not seeing any emotional support barrels. I need my emotional support barrels. Alright, so we're going to start right here. Is he coming through here? Maybe. Maybe. I'll tell you. Alright, so we got lava lamp plus 30% damage resistance to your next hit after 3 seconds, being full shields. AI chip plus 35% damage to full health enemies. Sky strike array plus 70% damage to flying enemies. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take the sky strike. This room is where that frickin' rocket is going to come in very handy. Oh, shit. Alright, well, I've had smoother encounters, but... well, that sucked ass. Oh wait, I need to go back that way. No, I don't want the ion driver. It's basically a sniper rifle. It's got a charging attack. It's not really worth it in my opinion. Yeah, maybe if you're running a support style setup or you had teammates. But alright, so this is Sector 10. It's that all these spawn points, and a boss will show up in here, or a mini boss will show up in here at some point. There he is. Oh. Alright, no and no. Nothing to grab. So what do we get? Oh, Ghost Blade. I fucking love Ghost Blade. This isn't even a choice. So we have bonus to void damage, bonus to cryo damage, or Ghost Blade, where you go back to being in cloak for 5 seconds after you melee kill something. I fucking love this one. Alright, so what we got? Mark of the Prophecy. Triggering a proc grants 100% damage to your next proc for 3 seconds. Laser Pointer. 25% chance to mark enemies within 10 meters of a slain enemy, increasing damage taken by 50% for 4 seconds. Or 5 seconds, excuse me. Pop Toaster. Plus 4% damage per enemy affected by elemental debuffs of your equipped weapon. We'll do Laser Pointer, I think. All that's a no. Ooh, I can upgrade the quality of my primary. Hails to yeah. Can I do it? Nope. Okay. Or I should reroll a fix. Why does it keep insisting on it being fucking plasma? I don't want it to be plasma. Okay. Void. It's better, I guess. At least they're not the same.
Kind of feel like I'm being watched.
Well, I am live streaming. Not that there's anybody in the live stream right now, but I am live streaming. Void spiders. I hate void spiders because even after you kill them, their effect still goes off. Got the, I can't remember what those things are called, but they're basically motion-seeking drones, flying grenades. And that is why I hate void spiders. Because even when you kill them, they still trigger. Alright, no. Alright, so we got shield recovery unit. Shields charge faster as you get closer to death. Powder keg, plus 100% damage with exploding barrels. Remote gatherer, plus 20% scrap dropped. Automatically collect all dropped loot. Yes, please. Alright, so we got a build-a-bot. Another one of those flying grenade things. Another one of those flying grenade things. I will take this for the build-a-bot. Where did I see the build-a-bot? Actually, he's by himself. I might just melee him. Hold that thought. Well, that didn't work out the way I'd hoped, but yeah, whatever works, right? Let's see here. Alright, shield recovery unit, same as last time. Turbo blade, saw that earlier. Command trophy plus 25% damage to elite enemies. So, yeah. If I take that, maybe I'll have a chance of beating the boss this time. Because I've gotten to the Zone 2 boss a few times and have lost every time. Is it me or are those flipped? Because that says 122. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to say ISS. Alright, so where did there's the rocket launcher. Kill something! No! It's messing up! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! He must be down below. I'm not seeing that guy that's over there. There he is. All right. Nothing. All right. So, hammer the gap, which is plus 45% melee damage. Consecutive melee hits increase damage by 20%, maximum of 100% for 5 seconds. Exposing explosion, plus 10% grenade damage. Grenades deal 30% more damage to enemies above 80% health. Targets hit take plus 15% weapon damage for 3 seconds. Double detonation, plus 1 grenade charge. Your grenade damage is increased by 20% and its explosion radius by 25%. Now I already have an extra grenade, so this will give me 3. But each grenade has a chance of double detonation as well. I mean, double explosion. Booyah, 3. So what do we get here? Large bayonet. Primary weapons proc your melee weapons element at 100% its own proc rate. Zen Garden. Kills refund 1 bullet. Non-lethal shots grant 50% damage. Plus 50% damage to your next shot. 2-second cooldown. Liquid oxidizer. 50% chance of replenishing 20% of your ammo when you proc an element. We're going to do large bayonet. That will give me, I believe, plasma on my melee or on my primary. No, and no. I will take that health though. Alright, up that, up that, up that. I still haven't found a chest piece. And everything's maxed out, and I've got 100 left. Alright. So that's a health bot, a health drone. They call these guys snipers, but they should be flamethrowers because they throw flame.
Let's take a look.
What did I miss? There it is. At Janice P. Oh God, the bots are taking people. I can hear them screaming. I just finished putting the last colonist in the cryo. I'm on deck 4. Please, someone save me. Or please, someone, anyone, help. Alright, so I should have one guy left to kill, and that's that. Alright, Tesla skis. Plus 100% movement speed for 3 seconds after taking damage, 10-second cooldown. T1 armor plate, plus 2000 armor. Monocle epic, plus 40% damage, plus 35% movement speed while aiming. Both of these are really good. I'm gonna take this one. Or just, oops, what is it? Tab maybe? There we go. My current, oh, that would have doubled my armor. Damn. Okay. So, going into 15. Another flamethrower sniper guy. Build the bot. Really? A health drone on a suicide, healing a suicide drone? That seems kind of... I'm not seeing it anymore. Nice. Alright, so we're going to start here. Where did the health drone go? Alrighty. Well then. I must have killed the health bot, the healing bot, without knowing it. Alright, brass boots. Restore 2 bullets for every 5 meters traveled. Hammer of the Artisan's Forge, plus 1 weapon quality upgrade at the Fabricator. Precision Disruptor, plus 35% damage to ranged enemies. We're going to take this one. Okay, so this one can be a true and utter pain in the ass because, again, this is... You gotta have all these spawn points over here. There's 7 of them total. 3 on each side, plus 1 at that end. Spawn random enemies in random patterns. But as long as you can keep melee in them, Hey, who turned out the lights? Ah, damn it. I kind of got screwed there. Got stuck with the, uh, yeah, joke's on me. Boy, that's not very loud. I can barely hear it. Alright. We'll go ahead and give it another run. Maybe. Here. I'm about an hour. I usually do about 2 hours.
I'll keep trying till I get it right.
Alright, so that's that.
At least you're alive, little friend.
Alright, so I can do 3. I can max out grenade, max out scrap multiplier. That's an obvious one. I gotta max that out. So tempting. Do I do these two? This one and this one? I'll do grenade damage and grenade cooldown. Let's see here. What can I get here? Ooh, looks like 8 of them. Hot sauce tip jar, oil infuser, or oil diffuser, excuse me. Cherry bomb, blood vial, heat coil, rifle charm, and laughing gas. Laughing gas will get maxed out. And so will heat coil. And hot sauce apparently. 1% plus 1% damage per missing point of health. Alright. Let's give this one more run, I think. Oops, that's the wrong button. I'm not seeing any kind of collectibles. So, we're going to start here and go. Stabby. 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 Oh, damn. Almost got it perfect. Oh. Yeah, I'll take the Harrier for now. It's better than nothing. Not by huge amounts, but... Alright, so I have a choice between 2 sniper rifles and a shotgun. I don't want either of them. Or any of them. They're all garbage. I think that might be the first time I've ever actually skipped Alright, let me show you why I don't normally take the Harrier. It is what could best be described as eh. Stabby. How did you not die? I stabbied you.
I feel bad for whoever wrote this.
Oh, there is a log around here. There it is. At Mina on Mars. She's the influencer, I think. So, pretty sure the bots are like killing people now. Literally typing this while sprinting down the hallway. This totally sucks. Manifesting that cute pilot to come and rescue me, please. Oh, there is one left. Alright, what do we got here? Powder keg, grenades, or confetti popper is the only one of these that we didn't get didn't see the last run. That's grenades. Kills replenish 30% ammo. None of these are particularly interesting. So we're going, whoop, nope, you go there. You go there. You go there. Alright, so now where can I go to minimize which one of these I trigger? Alright. Seriously. Can I get a decent weapon at some point this game? Ugh, that was far harder than it should have been. Far harder than it would have been if I had a decent weapon. Well, since I don't think I'm taking hip fire yet. Since I'm having a crappy loadout, I might as well take the least of the... Alright, so energy diverter. Grenades consume 25% shields and 25% shields and deal plus 3% damage per 2 shields consumed. No. Action figure plus 30% crit damage on weak points. Nitroglycerin powder plus 2% damage for 2 seconds after reloading for each bullet that was reloaded. We'll go ahead and take this one, because unless I get a decent weapon soon, I'm going to be reloading a lot. Ooh, the HR6C. Ooh, both of these are decent. I don't have enough money to spend them all, or to buy them all. I really like the energy axe. The HR6C. That's a solid LMG, I guess. It's not as good as the VLR-72, but it's got a decent mag size. It's a slower rate of fire and longer reload times, but I think it does more damage per shot than some of the other ones. So we're going to go ahead and swap that. I'm going to skip the Warden. This is only useful if you take the magazine size one, which I didn't do this time. So we're going to go ahead and up that. Yeah, I can't do anything else. Alright. But at least I got a decent primary weapon now. Not great, but decent. Moderately not sucky. Alright, so Sector 4. I'm not seeing... Alright, so find a good spot to start this. Ooh, there are no good spots to start this. Man, I can't get any... No, fuck it, we're just gonna go. Leroy Jenkins. Fucking got off me. Jesus. This game is bound and determined to not let me have anything today. Might be better off switching to a assault rifle if I see one without that magazine upgrade. Without that magazine upgrade, I'm not going to make much progress here, I don't think. Hand lotion plus 5% reload speed per kill. Resets after reloading. Hair dryer. Enemies spread elemental debuffs over 8 meters on death. Stim cap. Minus 10% remaining dash and grenade cooldowns per crit. We're going to do hand lotion. Normally I wouldn't, but no. Looking for logs. Looking for logs in all the wrong places. There we go, that's the button I was looking for. Fucking die already, dear God. Alright, so what are my options? There you go, I'll take Vanguard. Normally I wouldn't, but I do not have the right setup to be running that LMG. I have been getting the right goodies. So, Tesla Ski, plus 100% movement speed for 3 seconds after taking damage. Turbo Blade, plus 50% melee swing speed. Blast Enhancer, plus 20% grenade damage. Okay, this one almost never has logs in it, so I'm not even going to bother looking. I am, however, going to wait for this guy to come around and go, stabby! Die already! Throw the damn grenade. There we go. All right. Hey, I don't think this session is going to be going particularly long. Not having much luck with anything this playthrough. No good drops, no good weapons, nothing. So what do we get here? Vitalizer. Also, we got plasma and cryo. They both increase the damage, the effects from those two elements. Then vitalizer, which will affect your health. Alright, so large bayonet, primary weapon, procs your melee weapons element at 100% its own proc rate. Normally good, but I don't have crap in that slot right now. Bolos plus 30% chance to do plus 100% grenade damage. Nice. Impact fuse, plus 30% grenade damage to enemies above 70% health. We're going to do this one. And we get nothing here. Oh, nothing worth spending anything on. Just now watch. This time I will get through. I will beat the boss on weapons that I consider to be subpar. Weapons and power-ups that I consider to be subpar, and that's what's going to do it for me. Come on. Wow, this room is packed. Is there a barrel in here anywhere? No emotional support barrels? Really? No barrels. Fucking attack! Dear God, game. Which way is it going to go? Secondary weapon, I would have thought about it, but for a primary. Alright. Let's see here. Spare charge, plus 1 grenade, magnetic disc, plus 100% pickup range, or reload speed. We're going to do pickup range. Because at this point, all I want is that layer tech. I don't expect to beat the boss out of this one. But anything I can find that will allow me to buy perks, I will take. And again, no barrels. This game is giving me nothing this playthrough. Nothing. That sucked. Alright, plus 50% damage for 3 seconds after killing an enemy. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. Normally I'd take the one where it's damage to elites. But oh, come on. Oh shit, there's still one of these guys left. What do we got? Ah. That's okay, I guess. And what are you? I prefer fire, but in a game where we're not getting shit for anything. Alright, lightning or cryo? Or locked or loaded? Yeah, we'll do this, so I can swap between them. Sector 10, mini boss number 1. Oh, that wasn't what I meant to do. Ooh. I don't think, at this rate, I'm not going to make it past this guy, let alone any of the bosses. Yep. Alright. I got absolutely nothing that time around. Nothing.
My head.
I only got enough to do one
Hello
upgrade.
again, my friend.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and up the melee damage. Nothing else I can do here. Yep, nothing. That was atrocious. Oh yeah, on that sadly ineffective round, I'm going to yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and log for the day. 2 bad rounds in a row. Alright, well, thank you to anybody who happened to be lurking in the stream. Anybody watching this later on YouTube, like, follow, subscribe. You can find me at Not YouTube on Twitch. Have a nice one.